Hello and a good day to you. So DJI just released a new firmware update for the Osmo Pocket 3. And along with the new firmware comes a game-changing feature. So good that it almost makes it feel as if you just got a new camera. And that is the 40mm crop mode. While traditional methods involve zooming in and then losing that 4K resolution, this one promises to be a 40mm 4K resolution crop. Through my many years of vlogging and using different cameras, one of my favorite vlogging setups was an A7S III with the Tamron 20 to 40mm. And then with this new firmware update, it feels almost like I'm going full circle back to that 20mm to 40mm zoom lens that I used to love so much. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. This is the 2x crop mode. And this is a 40mm mode. Are there any differences? So another feature will be the focus breathing compensation. As you can see that I'm demonstrating here, whenever the lens focuses on something close and then far, you can see a bit of breathing from the lens itself. So what happens with the focus breathing is, you notice that it is a little bit zoomed in, just a little bit more, maybe like 1.1 times zoom. But in theory, now that when I'm focusing, it should breathe less. Of course, if it's like going into macro levels, it still will breathe. So I'm here at Bugis today to test out the feature. While I'm at it, I'm going to head down to the Ramadan Bazaar at Kampong Glam to check out Golden Bao, because in the previous episode I did check out the Mon beef roti, and according to some of the comments, there is a confirmed halal version being sold here. So we're going to check that out and see how it compares. I'm here a little bit early, so I'm going to head out to eat something else first.
This is how you make me feel. This is how you make me feel.
I'm taking a short little break at Super Chicken. It's apparently a very popular, very famous fried chicken chain based in China, and they've opened their first outlet in Singapore, right opposite Bugis Junction. 3-story complex that used to house, I think it was a dessert place. I got the value meal 1 packs A2, and that comes with the chicken steak as well as a sweet potato fry. And the chicken steak is already chopped up into what looks like your Taiwan 炸鸡扒, your XXL 炸鸡扒. It's huge, look at it. So it comes with disposable gloves that you can use if you need. I don't think I need it, so it's fine. Right, focus breathing is off. Let's see how much it breathes when it focuses. You see that? It becomes a lot more apparent, especially for situations like this. It's not so jarring. Sure, it still breathes a little bit, but it's not as bad. If I'm doing like such extreme close-ups, sure, you can see that. I wonder if the breathing is as bad if I'm using the 40mm mode. I'm just going to try it first while it's still hot and crispy. Wow, nice and juicy. The skin of batter has traces of that tapioca starch to give it the extra kata. Quite nicely, well seasoned. So this set for $11.90 includes the chicken as well as this thing, the plum sweet potato. It smells fragrant. Ooh. Ooh. It's not like super loose and fluffy like French fries. The sweet potato still has a bit of a bite. Reminds me of the pisang goreng stalls when they sell the sweet potato. That kind of texture. There's a tinge of that plum acidity and sourness, but the fragrance is there. It goes really well with the potato. I'm gonna try to compare with digital zoom just to see how different it looks. 2 times. Any difference in definition? If you're desperate, you can use the 40mm mode and then push it in even further, so you get 80mm. It's a bit overkill if you ask me. So what I got is the spicy version, but good thing to note is that it's not super spicy. It's not spicy until like you need a drink or something. But it does have a little bit of a prickliness as you eat. Honestly, quite sure. So important to know is that while this place is not halal certified, they do state that they don't use pork, no beef, as well as no lard. Go with your gut feeling. If you don't feel safe eating it, eat something else. There's plenty of other options around here. Now, if you excuse me, I'm just going to continue eating. Okay, so we got our golden bao beef roti. Now it's on to the next challenge. Find a shaded spot that I can try this out without getting into a heat stroke. So yeah, let's go. One thing I noticed is that there's a lack of seating areas this time around compared to I think last year and the year before. I believe one of the years they even had like a second floor seated area that you can just sit down and enjoy everything. So I got the beef roti for $10, and for $1 you get this tub of chili oil golden bao beef roti. Let's try. Smell wise is a bit different. Okay. Pastry is different. Not getting a lot of beef from this. I would say this is honestly worlds apart from the Mon beef roti at VivoCity for several reasons. Let's talk the texture. If you look at the previous video where I tried the Mon beef roti, the moment I bite into it, the skin is starting to shut off into individual pieces. This one feels more like a crust. Instead, what you get is like this shell, this taco shell kind of vibe. I'm not a very big fan of the pastry in the middle because it feels almost doughy. Next will be the flavor itself. In the previous video, I mentioned that for Mon, they're not shy of the beefiness, the original flavor of the beef. In fact, I believe the spices that they use accentuates the beef. I'm not getting a lot of that beefiness here for some reason. And the overall beef patty inside is honestly a little dry. If anything, I feel that it compensates a little bit for the dryness of the patty. So there could be a lot of different factors into this difference in flavors. One could be the lean to fat ratio in the patty itself. But the dough, I could be wrong, it could be a different dough, or it could be the frying. Unfortunately, I'm not an expert in this, the exact cooking technique. So I can't really say much, but I do feel that it is a little bit different. And when this costs twice the price that you get in VivoCity, a bit hard to swallow, you know. That said, golden bao is certified halal. Mon at VivoCity, I don't know yet. So make your own decisions. We are here in Arab Street on invite of Very.sg. It's surprisingly a small space, but basically they focus on a lot of potato-based snacks. So right in front of you, you have the Varitos, which is a mega fry. It's a bit different from what I had thought at first. Basically what they did is they take a mashed potato and then they pass it through an extruder to make a very long fry. Kind of reminds me of a mega churro if you think about it. A mega potato churro. We also got the plain potato jack as well as a lychee mojito. Mocktail, of course, non-alcoholic. The space is rather small. It does feel like more of a pick up and go sort of situation considering the space here lah. So what we have here is the spicy seaweed Varito, and it comes with choice of 2 sauces that you can choose for. For us, we went with barbecue and mentai mayo. And one thing I really appreciate is that the sauces actually come in these mini bottles that you can sort of squeeze on as you eat. On one hand, what I really appreciate is that because you do this, your fries will never turn soggy. Taking into reference the French fry that we had in KL, it was nice, the sauces were great, but 2 problems. The sauces were mixed up, and 2, the sauces made the whole thing very soggy. Okay, let's eat. I'm gonna try to fry it on its own first. This is like a slightly spicier version of the McDonald's seaweed shaker. Because of the way they prepare it, you are ensured like a very fluffy, very loose center while maintaining a very crispy exterior. OK， 面汤也有。And barbecue sauce. Left hand. Moving on, we got the plain spud. So this is a big potato with a load of cheese, some bacon bits on top, of course halal, sour cream and spring onions. It should have a substantial cheese pool. Yes. Okay. It's lighter than I expected. It's milder than I expected. For some reason, I just thought that it was going to be super duper heavy and super duper cheesy. Thankfully, it's not. I could do with a little bit of chili sauce on it though. Not so much the beef chili. I can do with like maybe a spicy chili. I'm very happy they kept the skin on. Skin itself is slightly salted, so when you hit that bottom, right, the crust is actually gives you a bit of that savory kick. And the portions are actually not bad for like one of these. For 10 bucks, I think this can fill me up for the whole day. One big potato. For drinks, we have the lychee or lychee mojito. Obviously, it's a mocktail. Very refreshing. You even get like pieces of lychee in it. Like if you're trapped in an island and you only have one food to eat, one of the best answers is actually potato. Because from potato you can make a lot of things. You can make fries, you can make mash, noodles, potato bread. There's a lot of things you can make with the humble potato. I guess this place is an example of it. You know, I come to think of it, right? I wonder if it's called Very.sg because potatoes can come in such a big variety of forms and dishes. I want to ask. Why is the shop called Very.sg?
That one is actually our boss, the one who pick it. Because
Right.
very means like various.
Yes.
So like our fries, we got various flavors, various sauces. So our spice also got like various toppings.
Ah, okay. Means I was half correct.
Half correct. So what was the guess?
I thought it's because potato you can turn into various shapes and sizes and different dishes. Ah, very also lah. Okay. Close. Half correct.
Like different types of flavors.
Okay, got it. Thank you. The February update gives us a taste of what the perfect vlogging camera could be. That 40mm crop makes taking close-ups of stuff so much easier, especially for situations where you simply just can't get close to the subject. Of course, the feature is not without its limitations. The 40mm crop mode can currently only be used in the normal color profile, and you cannot use the AI tracking feature with it. My guess is that a lot of processing power is required as the crop is lossless after all. But who knows, maybe they'll break through these limitations in a future update. Speaking of updates, what feature are you hoping to see next? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, do drop a like. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel or checking out these videos here and here. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.